What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Post Malone has released his debut project titled August 26th. It's named after the release date for his debut album, which currently is untitled or not revealed yet. And it's kind of crazy to think that Post Malone has waited all this time to put out like a full body of work. He's put out songs here and there. He had White Iverson, obviously, but he's one of the people that kind of already beat that one hit wonder stigma in a sense because he feels like he's meant to stay in hip hop. Because, like, you see him on tour with Justin Bieber. Like, that's something that a lot of people would kill for the opportunity. And here Post Malone is getting it, and that in itself is going to help him. And then this mixtape will help him as well. I was not a Post Malone fan before the mixtape, and now I am. I can say that he's really good. The one thing that I can talk about is that Post Malone is not known for his lyrical abilities. He's not, and he's never going to be. He's never going to rap crazy and have these quotable lines. But the thing that Post Malone does well, and it's going to work in his favor for this generation, is he knows how to do melodies. There is a lot of songs on this project that just kind of get stuck in your head, like, Money Made Me Do It, for instance, is a tribute to Bankroll Fresh. It features 2 Chainz, and that's one of the records that kind of just gets stuck in your head. I think the one record that is kind of catchy, but it's overly repetitive, is Monty, and it's named after Monta Elias, who is one of the Bucks basketball players, and I think it was one of 2 records that I really wasn't feeling, only because Post Malone has kind of done that already. He's done the whole basketball song. You don't want to get like pigeonholed into doing that. I don't want to see another record on his album that is named after a basketball player, because he's so much more than that. And the other record on the project that I didn't like was 40 Funk. It just didn't do anything for me. It was one of those records that it's just there. It's one of the records that after you listen to the project enough, you skip it because you want to get to the next song. And that's exactly what it is. I appreciate Post Malone trying new styles. He's not someone who's just trying to confine himself into a box. So you have like a record like Oh God, which ends a tape, and it's definitely different than everything else. And it wasn't a strong ending, but it wasn't necessarily bad for the tape. My absolute favorite record on the entire project is Hollywood Dreams / Come Down. I love it because the 2 kind of play off each other, having those Hollywood dreams and then witnessing them kind of, crash and all that. And that's what Coming Down is all about. If you know anything about drugs, when they say you come down, you're coming off of that high. And Hollywood Dreams, that's a high. But it's cool to see Post, like I said, when I was talking about exploring new styles and then doing different genre stuff, he covers Fleetwood Mac on the Hollywood Dreams part. It's really cool because it's one of the few like flips that I could actually identify. I'm not a big country fan, but that's one of the records that I'm like, oh, I know who that is. But it was the Come Down part that was just incredible. The beat and then the subject matter, I just love it. I think this is like the best form of Post Malone. The record was produced by FKI and Luis Bell, and FKI said on Twitter that it was them too, but I'm not sure if that means they produced the first part and Luis Bell produced the Come Down part, or if it was a collaborative effort on both of them. But my hats are off to them. FKI, really great producers. They are amazing, and Post Malone is smart to have them in their corner producing on a lot of the tracks, and it's gonna win. So I don't know what the future of Post Malone holds, because his album is right around the corner. I'm sure a single should be coming out in June, but will he have another single? It's already clear to me that Post Malone is going to be around for a while. He's going to have a career, but it remains to be seen if he has another hit on his hands. I don't think there's anything off of August 26th that really stands out like on the level of a White Iverson, but I'm sure he's holding back certain records just for the album. I mean, he has a record with Justin Bieber that didn't make the cut for the mixtape. So that kind of indicates to me like he's holding back materials, and you should. You should never put out a mixtape that's better than your album. I think Post Malone is aware of that. This is just like a warm up, a teaser to hopefully a huge summer for Post Malone. But those are my thoughts on August 26th. I would love to know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video, follow me on Twitter at SermonsDomain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, peace.